Hey guys, it's me, cyoubx. Just wanted to make a quick tutorial on how to stabilize your magnetic cubes. If you like DIY projects like me, you probably put in magnets into your own cubes, such as the Waylong GTS, which is what I'm showing here. Now, one problem for me was I used super glue to put the magnets in place, and after I washed the cube with soap and water, some of the magnets actually ended up dislodging. Now, I don't think it was because of the soap. My guess is it was the temperature of the water that caused the magnets to dislodge. But either way, one method I found to stabilize the magnets significantly was to put foam inside each piece, both the corners and the edges. So the foam does two things. The first is it expands and it pushes against the magnets, which is going to cause a lot more stability. So if you were to drop the cube or just corner cut really aggressively, the vibrations normally might dislodge the magnets from the cubie, but the foam is going to be pushing against the magnets, and so it's just going to cause the whole thing to be more stable. Secondly, and this is far more minor, and it depends a lot on the foam you use, is that the cube is going to be a little bit quieter just because the foam is going to dampen the sound, and it's going to fill a lot of the space that's inside each cubie, which decreases the resonance that the pieces have. So if you think your cube is too loud, then this might also be a pretty decent mod. As far as the type of foam that I'm just using this egg carton type of foam that came with some packaging when I ordered a computer from a really long time ago. But you definitely don't have to use this type of foam. In fact, if you use something like a Kleenex just like bunched up and squished inside each cubie, that should also provide some stability. If you want something much more denser, or if you want your cube to be heavier, you can also use stuff like silly putty to just paste over the magnets on each side, and that will also greatly improve the stability of the magnets. So essentially what I've done is I've just cut off chunks off of that foam, and in particular I've been cutting off these little hills because they're just the easiest to cut. But what you want is a chunk that's big enough to stuff inside the piece and have it expand so that it actually applies pressure to the magnets. The way that I do it for the edges on the GTS is I actually place the foam directly into the edges like this. And you can see the end result, so you can see that the foam is not covering the holes at all. So that's really important because you obviously have to cap this back together. But you can also see that it's pushing against the magnets quite well. So this is going to provide a lot of stability for the magnets and prevent them from dislodging and sort of attaching to each other inside the cubie. You want to do the same thing with the corner pieces. So here I've actually put the foam inside the corner cap, and that's because the corner caps on the GTS actually have these little prongs, and that helps keep the foam in place. And that way you don't block the holes when you actually try to recap. So once you've put the foam in, it's just a matter of reassembling, so it's really easy. Obviously, you just put the cap back on the pieces. So that was just a quick tutorial on how to stabilize your magnets inside your magnetic cubes. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you guys try it out and let me know what you guys think. As a side note, I will be competing at Armin Open, which is in a week, and it will be my first competition in 3.5 years, so I'm quite excited, but I also have very low expectations for myself, just because I mostly want to have fun. Also, thank you so much for 20,000 subscribers. I wanted to make a huge video saying thank you, but this next week is going to be extremely busy for me, so I don't have time to make a dedicated video. But I will be doing a 20,000 subscriber giveaway contest within like a week or so, and that should be really fun. With that, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, toodles.